Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paul.
And I'm Morgan, and we're MTG North.
And today we're going to talk about singles, the single market. Let's get to it. Join the Discord like Andy MLC, our good friend and patron, did. Damn, Ren and 6 is still expensive, LOL.
Well, don't be too disappointed in that, because what happened with the cards in Double Masters 1?
Yeah, it's still too soon to buy, and we're going to discuss why in today's video. Like Mythic Hunter says, here the Ren and 6 has been creeping up and up and up. Let's take a look at the stats. There's an excellent post today on Reddit, MTG Finance. Check that subreddit out if you haven't before. The Collector Pack EV update for July 11th. So this guy, full credit to him, Kool-Aid Man 412, he's done a lot of cool stuff.
Oh yeah!
For the whole release of this set. He goes in to talk about the expected value of every pack. And the expected value is still really high. Look at some of these numbers to start, right?
Yeah.
Right here. With a textured, textureds are pretty rare, right?
Yes, they are.
Your pack average, and this is over 81 boxes, he looked at data for, $79 US per pack it works out to be.
Which isn't bad, right?
Yeah, without texture, 72. Like, those are both pretty close.
Yeah, they are.
The absolute highest he's seen, it was a borderless foil Imperial Seal and a borderless
Imperial Seal.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. That's the absolute highest. We'll get to
it was
that
a $400 pack.
Yeah,
at this point in time, right?
Yeah. That is the dream pack. That's as high as you're ever going to get in this set currently as of today. He does say Imperial Seal packs are falling well within the normal distribution, so that's telling us that they didn't short print it like they did with
Jewel Lotus, Mana Drain from the first Commander Legends set, right?
Yeah. So breaking it down, this is the important table right here. Out of all the packs, 324 packs that they opened, 133 of those landed in the $50 to $100 range. That's where the value came from, right? So odds are 41% you're going to hit a pack in that range, which is pretty good. He breaks it down further here, Morgan. This is another great table. This is down to the $25th dollar.
That's pretty good. Yep.
So you can check out the numbers. Go to MTG Finance, check them out for yourself. Right now, this whole point of what we're talking about is telling us that expected value is too high.
Obviously that the this was obviously the box where you pulled that Imperial Seal pack out of.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy.
This is your box overall value right here.
Not a lot of red there.
No. So this is comparing the change since Saturday to Monday. And things have started to go back up.
Yeah, already, which seems premature to me.
Yeah, the big picture is, like he says here, growth across the board. Everything is up since Saturday.
Right.
Now, this is the interesting thing we want to talk about. The value on the borderless cards has gone up, both foil and non-foil. We were expecting that the etch would have gone up more than it has, because it seems like to hit a specific etch, it's really hard to do.
That's right.
Right? 113 of the 160 rares and mythics in the set have decreased in price since Saturday.
Etched foil.
In etched foil, right?
Yeah.
But most of the borderless, look at that, 43 out of 50.
That's some great growth.
Growth since Saturday. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That's opposite of what we thought was going to happen.
So your standard foils are down, your etched foils are down, textured cards are stable.
There's certainly some cards are down, right? But Oracle, Dragon Lord, Golgans, stuff like that.
Right.
But it's crazy how many of the etched have gone down, but the borderless continues to rise.
Right.
It's more the more popular stuff here. You can see with popular commanders. Commander is the big thing. We're going to get to that in a second. 105 out of 160 have decreased in price since Saturday on the standard foils.
Yeah, that's just your regular foil slot, your regular treatment.
Yeah, we've kind of touched on this before on the show, and it's just people either want the best of the best or they want the cheapest.
Yeah,
right. The middle ground stuff kind of always falls.
But as I pointed out during our openings of the Double Masters videos, hitting an expensive foil in that slot's tough to do, Paul.
Yeah.
You hit your seal in your regular slot, that's tough to do, right?
Texture cards since Saturday, pretty stable. Impressive. Except for, as Andy MLC led with, Ren and 6 is up 30% since Saturday. Flat since release. That's crazy. So, in summary, at current prices, you have a 49.4% chance of your box being $300 plus. With TCG low price of the collector box being $279, there's arbitrage there. So your odds are pretty much in your favor that you're going to make money. If that is even close to happening, which it is now, people are going to open tons more boxes.
And why wouldn't you?
Like stores.
This stuff's awesome, man.
Yeah. We've been saying that all week long. We've been doing openings. The stuff is great. Just under 40% chance that your single pack is worth more than 75
Man,
US
that's a
dollars.
pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Considering you're buying packs in US dollars around 70.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So everything seems rosy, right? Everything seems so great. Why aren't people opening more? Well, they are. However, first comment, 1/3 of packs will be less than $50 in value. So the takeaway here is you really should open a box and not just one pack.
Absolutely.
One pack, you're still playing the lottery. Opening a box, though, as of the filming of this video,
you should do all right.
Monday after release, it's much better than a standard set.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
so
of course,
far.
it's a master set.
We'll get to this and when you should buy your singles, like we said right off the hop. But okay, so point out in the comments though, equal distribution 5.
Huh.
A lot of people don't have their supply yet, right? If you order from Amazon, it hasn't got to you.
No.
They ship Friday.
Yep.
And on release day. So there's a lot of product a bit to be open. So what do you do, Morgan?
You sit back, Paul.
No, you go and look at what happened in Double Masters 1.
That's
and
what
we're going
I'm
to
talking
take our favorite card right here from Double Masters 1. Mana Crypt. Really, it's the creme de la creme. Yeah, Force of Will. It spiked, but then it dropped a lot.
Right. So, according to this price chart, you could sit back, put your feet up, and wait on Ren and 6. According to the previous historical data.
This is the best historical data we have, right? It's a master set.
Yeah.
It was great. So when it came out, that's the weekend it came out. It dropped down to about 151, 147 you're seeing there. And then it bounced back up. Whoop, up to 158. That's pretty much where we are right now today.
So guys, think about Ren and 6 right now. Yes, it's been going up, but is this what's happening?
And then if you look all the way until January, so 6 months after release, it was down, right? Non-foil down to 116.
Yep.
If you had bought 10 copies when Kaldheim came out, today...
At 116.
That is up to 274.
You more than doubled your money.
Yeah. So you have about a 6-month window. I would wait. Like you're going to see right now, the point of our whole conversation is you're going to see Ren and 6 going up for the next day or two. But then after that, once the Amazon waves come out, and then the second waves, and everybody finally gets caught up to their distribution, the price is going to drop, right? And it's going to be low for 5 to 6 months. You have a 5 to 6 month window
to pick up your singles.
It's going to be a low, to buy in. So we're using Mana Crypt as the example here of the timeline because it is very highly played in Commander, right? Commander is the most popular format in Magic the Gathering.
That's right. And Mana Crypt was not the most expensive card in the set when it came out, was it?
No, Force of Will was.
Right.
But so we're going to look for other comparables. This is a website called EDH Rec, if you don't know what it is. It's a very handy site, especially for Commander. Check it out. We looked up the set, Double Masters 2022, and then you can look up how popular each card is. So, for example, here, Rampant Growth is in 222,000 decks that are currently on EDH Rec. Now you start looking for the money, and boom, right away, Smothering Tithe.
Smothering Tithies?
Your favorite card is way up here. So is that a good investment piece in 5 months?
I mean,
probably.
It seems like it's going to bottom out, right? And then eventually it'll start on the up climb again as people stop opening it, right? Once the product stops getting open.
As long as it's not reprinted again in the next 6 to 12 months, right? That's the other thing you got to watch out for is it doesn't get reprinted right away. Dockside Extortionist, that's going to be in demand, but I think it'll still drop, right? As more people get their product from Amazon or from wherever they got it from.
How about City of Brass? That's impressive. 110,000 decks almost.
Yeah. City of Brass, another great card from this set. Of course, Mana Vault, always great. The Top, always great. All of these.
And things like Mana Vault, Mana Vault's played in quite a few decks. It's a good mana.
96,000 on EDH Track.
Not as many as Rampant Growth, but...
No, Cavernous Souls, always a good playable, right? Force of Negation, these are all cards you should be watching for. I think this was our pick right here.
Yes, it is.
Phyrexian Altar.
Yeah.
If you're going to spec on something in 5 to 6 months, Altar seems like our pick, I would say.
I mean, when was the last time Altar was printed? It was a previous Master set.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
It's not printed very often.
No.
Crucible as well. Crucible, especially it was in M19.
Yeah.
It came out and it got hammered and it went down so low. And then you turn around like 2 or 3 years later.
And it's like,
just quietly risen up the entire time, right? 5 to 6 months after the set came out. Another good pick.
Chicken Supreme. That's played in a lot of decks too.
Consecrated Sphinx, he's up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised with the Orchard.
Imperial Seal What do you think about that? I don't think I would.
Honestly, the reason I think that this number's low is because there's not enough for people to be like, the price was too high.
I think there's other good alternatives though.
You know
Imperial
what?
Seal always held
I'm gonna
its
be honest.
value because it was so rare.
Vampire Tutor is a better card.
Yeah,
It just is.
exactly.
But here's the point of that is you can put both in your deck,
You can,
right?
for sure. There's a lot of good tutors in black.
And that's
right?
why I think that number's low, is because I think the price is too high for people to add it to their deck, so it's not included in a lot of decks.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you know
not
what I
going to
mean?
go to zero
No.
by any means. It'd be a good time to buy an old school foil.
Yes.
For sure.
Or
Right?
a Judge foil.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then your Titans, right?
Yep. The Eldrazi.
The Eldrazi
Yeah, they're
Titans.
good.
Yeah. Kozilek, Ulamog. And you
Bam.
have your...
Oh!
No!
Oh!
Banned!
Oh, no.
Sorry, no Spaghetti Monster.
No, I love that.
Still a pretty decent investment.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
What always has, it's always held its price, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how about,
Also, Shepherd, depends how fast it gets reprinted.
yeah.
I'd kind of avoid that because you don't know how quick it's going to get reprinted.
The Douglas Shrewer looks nice, so.
It does look nice.
So, in what we're saying is you still got time, right? You got that 5 to 6 month window where everything's kind of going to settle. We're going to see what's opened, what's still being opened. And as the market supply of sealed product dries up and there's no more being opened, we'll start to see that climb happen. again,
After
just like the
5
Manicure.
to 6 months,
That's right.
roughly. That's using data that we have.
That's right.
From previous master sets.
Now, don't go crazy and buy a whole bunch of cards and spec on them and think you're going to make a ton of money. But use this information we provide and
Know when to buy it. This is
Absolutely.
like the dead cat bounce almost.
Yeah.
People don't like to use that term very much, but it is kind of where not everybody's got their product yet, but those that have already undercut each other to a point. They've sold all their stuff,
That's
and
right.
now the demand is going back up.
That's
That
right.
demand's going to get crushed once Amazon, all their deliveries, their thousands and thousands of deliveries,
I mean, it's
hit homes in like 2 to 3 days.
that's right because it's only the weekend after release, just the weekend after release. So Amazon shipped what, Friday?
Yeah.
So nobody's
Shipped
got their
Friday.
Amazon stuff, most
Yeah.
likely.
And a bunch of secondary stores. There'll be a small trickle of secondary wave stuff where all the smaller stores finally get their allocations.
That's
on it.
right.
But then give it 5 to 6 months, man.
Yep.
Then it's gonna go up.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no reprints on this set. I'm telling you.
So around Black Friday, would you put it about there? That's maybe when
November?
your best will
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yep.
Your best chance if you're looking for Dockside Extortionist, Phyrexian Altar, all those good solid
That's right.
playables, right? If you want to speculate.
The Vault. Yeah. Any of those.
The
right?
Mana Vault,
Yeah.
yep, for sure. Anyways, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Drop us a like.
Drop us a sub if you're not.
And hey, join the Discord. Chat it up with us.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.